Hey guys, baby, this is Bigrat310 at 4:30 a.m. That's right. Got some DVD reviews in this next. Yes, warning, worst symbols about to pop up. What's that going at? Hardtruths. Also, guys, I want you to check out my WRTS show. I haven't been plugging it a lot like I should have been because I've missed, a couple shows, but I gotta say, we got Ryan Mitchell, former FCW wrestler, current independent wrestling star wrestler. Ryan Mitchell going to be on the show this Wednesday at 6. Show up or fucking die. I've talked on Skype with Ryan Mitchell, with all the guys in the show, Amir, christalkshowrule, Matt Beast. We talked to him, and I gotta say, he's a pretty cool guy, and he's got a story to tell. He really does got a very good story to tell that, honestly, it's gonna be a great show. Just from what I asked him, it's gonna be a really, really, really good show. He was trained by Hall of Famer Rocky Johnson. So if you want news and info on The Rock's dad, come watch the show, baby. Some news, backstage news on the Funks, and some WWE laws that you probably don't know about. Really, info on Manu. You want info on Manu? We can give you that too, man. It's going to be a great, great, great show and a must-see show. Wednesday, 6 p.m., WRTS show. We have 2 shows, Wednesday and Saturday. This is just for the Wednesday show for now. Like I said, it's going to be Matt Based, 14, 19, christalkshowrule, and the King of Booking, or King Booka, Amir Hashman, 1, 2, 3. Check out the show, guys. Okay, I've already wasted some time. Next 2 DVD reviews are going to be the ROH 7th anniversary show. Take No Prisoners 2009. Let's start with the 7th anniversary show. Overall, I really enjoyed this DVD a lot. For all you haters who say ROH sucked in 2009 up until Supercard of Honor 4, you are so wrong. I enjoyed this show just as much as Supercard of Honor 4. It has the exact same rating, 8.75. I thought it was a very, very, very good show. And really, you know what, if you want to see what ROH is all about, but you want to see it recently, you don't want to see the history stuff, you want to be recent, you want to make a review of it, and it'll get you views, because this is what people search for. Get this DVD. Aside from Supercard of Honor 4, which is probably the better of the 2, this is still very, very good. I definitely highly recommend you picking up ROH 7th anniversary show for 2009. It's recent, you want to get into ROH, this is the place to start. Let's start with Roderick Strong and Erick Stevens versus Rhett, Titus, and Ken King. This was a typical ROH opener. Usually all my ROH opener ratings are usually 2.5 to 2 3/4 stars. This is a pretty basic ROH opener. I can't really go much into it. I don't even remember the match too well, to be honest. But I remember the rating. I remember how I did enjoy the match. Got the crowd into the show for the most part. Next we get to Brent, Albright versus Claudio Castagnoli. This was surprisingly good. I mean, I thought it would be okay. I didn't expect it to be this good. I'm going to give it 3 1/4 stars. The ending was not great, so that might lower the rating a bit, but I'm still going to stay with 3 1/4 stars. I really did enjoy the show. These guys really do have pretty good chemistry, which I honestly did not expect. But a really solid, pretty good match. Pretty good match, I say. Adam Pearce versus Bobby Dempsey. This gets an NA, and the match is 5 seconds long. Lynn versus Mike Quackenbush. As you guys know, I'm a Mike Quackenbush mark. I love the guy because I simply believe he is the total package. If you want to do and not only is he very versatile, and it's also not just versatility, but how good you are in each category. You can't just be good. You have to be, in my opinion, Mike Quackenbush is in the top. If you want to put high flyers, put him in the top 5 because he's there. You want to do submission technical wrestlers, put him in the top 5 because he's there. You want to do straight on grappling and, with the ring psychology and all that, put him up there, man. Mike Quackenbush is the total package in my opinion. That's why I love the guy so much. A little disappointed with the match. It still gets 3 stars, which still means it's a good match. But, I kind of expected a little more from it. They didn't get enough time. They only gave this match 9 minutes. When they gave D'Lo Brown, Jay Briscoe 11 minutes, so I think you could have taken some time off of that. They should go to Tyler Black, Delirious, Necro Butcher versus the Age of the Fall, Jimmy Jacobs, Brodie, and Austin Aries in a Revolution Rules match. I do not like the stipulation of this match. It's basically it's an elimination style match, and whatever the decision is, the next fall that decision cannot happen. Like, I'll give you an example. I think it was Jimmy Jacobs who pinned Delirious by pinfall. So, and now that he was eliminated in this next, fall, you cannot win the match by pinfall. You have to do it by submission, count out. It was bullshit. Necro and Brodie got counted out, and they were out of the ring for a good 5 minutes. And then finally, the referee says, yeah, you know what, I'm going to count those guys out. Without even counting, he just says, oh, they're going a little far towards the back, so I'm going to count them out. I didn't like that at all. And then Tyler Block pinned Austin Aries, and then he pinned Jimmy Jacobs. And then he made Austin Aries tap. So that way he knew Jimmy Jacobs couldn't use the last chance array. The end time. And then he pinned Jimmy Jacobs to get the win. Bison Smith and Jimmy Rave versus Bryan and Colt Cabana. Disappointing. I'm going to give this 2.5 stars, 2 3/4. It's probably 2 3/4 just because of the returns of Colt Cabana and Jimmy Rave. But obviously, I didn't enjoy the match too much. I didn't enjoy this next one either. D'Lo Brown, Jay Briscoe could have been a little better. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. Not much to it. I'm gonna please skip. Now let's go to the reason you buy this DVD, and then for the main events. Both these main events were awesome. Kevin Steen and El Generico versus the Wolves, awesome. 4-star match. I really enjoyed this match. And then Nigel McGuinness versus the King of Wrestling, Kenta. I told you guys how amazing Kenta was and how many amazing matches he's put on. And I forgot about this match because I hadn't seen the match. This match is awesome. 4.5 stars. It's already number 3 on my top 10. Good God, this match is underrated. I don't see people talk a lot about this match. They talk about Kenta Davey Richards. I think this match is just as good as Kenta Davey Richards. Maybe not better. I think Kenta Davey Richards is still better. But this match was still damn awesome. Kenta is the man here. The man. And this was just a tremendous match. Overall, I know the ratings don't really look like it's an 8.75 show, but I enjoyed the show as much. I'll go 8.5. Fine, I'll be fair. I'll go 8.5. But I really did enjoy the show. My overall enjoyment of the show was high. A lot higher than Dragon Gate Challenge 2, which might have been the better wrestling show, but I didn't enjoy it that much. I enjoyed this one a lot more. And the wrestling in here wasn't really that much better. 8.5, pick it up. Next we get to Take No Prisoners 2009. I told you guys the story. I had seen the last 4 matches on stream. I felt bad for ripping off ROH, and I wanted to see the first half of the show, so I bought the DVD. And so let's get into the card real quick. Rhett, Titus, Bushwhacker Look in a bonus match. This match was 2 minutes. I'm going to give it 1 star just because Bushwhacker Luke, I didn't expect. I had 0 expectations of him, and I heard how bad the match was. He did alright, actually. I thought it would be a lot worse. And I thought for what he did in the ring, I think I got to give Bushwhacker Luke props. I say Colt Cabana, a steel comedy match. And it was enough comedy for me to give it 2 stars. It should be a lot less. But I did enjoy the match to an extent, and the comedy was good enough for me. Next, it's the 8-man tag, Briscoes, Kevin Steen, El Generico, and Magno versus Incognito, Chris Hero, and the American Wolves. Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards. This was a good match. I'm going to give it 3.25 stars. I did enjoy it. I rewatched it a couple times because I wasn't really sure on my thoughts on the match. I was deciding between 3 and 3.25. I'm going to give it 3 3/4. 3.25. My only problem with the match is whenever they did it in a big spot, they would really take a long time. Like I remember Kevin Steen and Jay Briscoe did 2 suicide dives, and then they just stood there. And El Generico did a moonsault, but they literally waited a good 10 to 15 seconds. They didn't... they waited a bit too long for my taste. And then after El Generico, you had Magno do it. And I thought that was kind of overkill, having 4 people, just like a Mania when I thought that was overkill. Having 4 people doing different maneuvers, it kind of hurt the match for me. Next, we no DQ match, Jimmy Jacobs Necro Butcher. This was the second best match of the night. I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. I did enjoy it. It's really a 3.25 star match, but Necro Butcher fucking busted his ass, man. Not blocking the chair shots, taking the suplex from the top rope to the floor, where I swear to God, we all thought he was injured. I knew he wasn't injured because I'd heard about it. And watching the match, again, I said, oh shit, man, that guy's injured. And then to remind myself, oh wait, no, he's not. This pay-per-view happened a few months ago. But damn, man, this is a pretty enjoyable match, if you ask me. I think this was their last match. I'm not sure. They had a match on HDNet probably before this, but it didn't air. It aired before this pay-per-view aired. I don't think it actually happened before. It was still, a good match, I guess. Then we get a 3-0 match, Claudio Castagnoli versus Brent Albright versus Blue Jimmy Jr. I'm gonna give this a star and a half, star and 3/4, probably a star and 3/4. Really, what hurts this match is it was short, 6 minutes, and the rules were dumb. It looks like a handicap match because you have to tag in, and I never saw Brent Albright fight Blue Demon Jr. I only saw Claudio fight the two. And when Brent Albright was pinning Claudio Castagnoli, Blue Demon enters the ring and then gets back out, like not trying to stop the pin. So is it a handicap? To me, it looked like a handicap match. But on the DVD, it says three-way match. On the show, they called it a three-way match. When they announced it, they said Brent Albright. Really, really strange. Alex Kozlov, Roderick Strong, okay match, 2 3/4. Once again, really short, only 5 minutes. And I understand ROH is a 2-hour time limit on a pay-per-view, and it was their last one. But I don't know. Maybe you could have taken out the Cabana Ace Steel match just to give this match more time, because these guys looked like they were going really well. Jarrett, Lynn, Bryan, Danielson, Erick, Stevens, Brown, 2 3/4. Disappointing for an ROH world title match. Again, it was short, 8 minutes. I understand that some matches have to be short, but your world title match should never really be 8 minutes. And the main event was good, very good, 4 stars, but I think I overrated it. I originally gave it 4.5 stars, and at the time I put it the second best match of the year. I think I overrated the match. I'm going to stick with 4 stars. Good, great match, just not tremendous. I'm Bigrat310.